Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky. I am a living Christ. I have a message for you today that is special. I want you to consider what's going on in America today in the media. There is a push for a new world religion. I am not speaking of that. I have not spoken of that. That does not reflect in any way my message to you. I, for the past 25 years, have spoken of Christ consciousness. That is not the present efforts by media to condition you into an enlightenment. That enlightenment is satanic. It's dualistic. It's based in the mind, the intellectual mind. It's a continuation of the satanic conditioning that has been capturing the imagination and the consciousness of living men since the beginning of time. It's satanic mind control. Now, I want you to look at this man speaking to you now. I underwent a stroke some 3 weeks ago. I could not talk, and you can see that I'm clearly back almost to my original state of speech. I recovered my speech to a great degree, and you'll find that that is what is truth, involved in truth. I've shaved my beard. I'm 82 years old, and I have worn that beard for 42 years. I put it on as a young man. I took it off as an old man. I have no regrets whatsoever in my lifetime. I faced all of the threats of civilized behavior, government, religion, the corporations that make rules. I have exposed all of the subtleties and the gross offenses to mankind that has kept mankind into a state of enslavement all of their lives. They think it's normal. You think it's normal. You consent to being a person, not knowing that a person, which is a construct of a satanic government, makes you into a member of the living dead. You are dead. That's what mortgages are all about. That's what the whole economic system that we call the conduct of mankind in splitting off, dividing oneself, and creating arrangements of exploitation. It's a Congress of sorts, but a Congress of division. We must understand that we are the creators of our lives. We are the fragments of God because we are not aware of the fact that we are split from our subconscious mind, which is the mind of God, the non-dualistic mind. I speak a great deal of that in my videos, and you will note that my videos are kept from you. Oh, there are many ways that they use in order to keep you away from listening to my videos, mainly by the count numbers. I've been speaking now for 25 years. I've been speaking to a worldwide government. Now, if you look at my YouTube videos and my Vimeo, well, of course, you can't look at my Vimeo videos because they're private counters. But the YouTube videos are public. And look at the view numbers of a worldwide audience. They're double digits. And they're double digits going back to a year. Can you imagine the content of my videos being watched by so few people in a worldwide audience in a year's time? You are being deprived of my videos by virtue of the mechanism of showing them. The corporations which create policies of determining which videos go viral and which videos are kept. Now, I am America's greatest secret. I have tried now for 2 decades to secure an FBI investigation into this man, this living man, and the crimes that have been committed against him by government. The government of the county of Josephine County, Oregon, the state of Oregon itself, its courts, and I have gone as far as going to the federal government, where they had launched a 20-year, at least a 20-year program of defamation, of libel, of disinformation by anonymous internet, or I should say government uh, intellectual intelligence communities that employ men and women to cover the internet, the groups, and continue in muddling the information that you receive, stepping into it and creating illusions, lies. There have been biographical treaties presented on the internet of this living Christ's life, all false. There have been newspaper articles, all false. They have spent millions of dollars in the last 2 decades trying to discredit this living man. Why? I speak the truth. I have told you that you are not who you think you are. You are eternal beings. You are not your mind and you are not your body. That's an outrageous statement. I understand that. And yet, it is true. I have proven it with this stroke that reduced me to not being able to communicate at all, to talk at all. Yet here I am, some 3 weeks later, and my speech is almost back to normal. Not quite, but you can see that the barriers have been removed. But I have not been disabled by the stroke. I have had experiences where I have observed people, patients, in my room who cried to God that they were in pain. I don't know whether they were sleeping, whether they were dreaming, but they uttered the words of God, help me. I'm burning. You see, that tells me that their consciousness was the consciousness of the lowest aspects of hell. They have lived their life in hell all their lives, and they thought it was normal, much like you do. You're all in conflict, you're all under stress, you're all under medication to some degree to alter your consciousness. You engage in entertainment, taking drugs for entertainment, to give you a release from your present state of consciousness, and you think that's normal. It becomes the in thing to do. That's how far gone you are, and you are not aware of it as yet. And then you are besought with a propaganda methodology that the new enlightenment, the new world order, the new consciousness is the way of the future. It's all satanic. You're still being mind controlled into a new slant upon hell on earth. Now, the only way that you can understand who you truly are, to release yourself from your slavery, is to understand, be quiet, observe, meditate, and let that quietness bring to you the insight that you have lacked all your life. And why have you lacked it? What is the proof that you have lacked such insight? You crave excitement. You crave incitement. You crave suggestion. You're asking to be hypnotized. Now, hypnosis is the normal state of affair for a civilized human being. You respond to words, to ideas, to symbols, all of which are artificial. And you behave, you adjust your behavior according to such symbols. And you become a Catholic, you become a Protestant, you become a Buddhist, you become a Jew. Or nationality, you become an American, you become a Russian, you become Chinese. This is all culturization. This is all hypnosis. Do you understand? You live in a false reality, a reality based on words. The Bible, a work of Satan, says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. You understand? When you begin to worship words as God, Where is your freedom? Where is your sovereignty? Where is your truth? You understand? It's all stripped away from you, and you're given a false reality that you strive to achieve. You strive to achieve wealth, fortune, fame, intelligence. But what kind of intelligence is that when it is dangled before you like a carrot before a beast of burden? That's what's going on in the civilized world. You're all chasing an idea when you are the creator of your world, when you act upon those ideas. Understand? You create the world, but the world you're creating is given to you by a satanic leader. It's a fact. You're all led down the garden path to hell. Civilized life, as we know it, is hell. You're beyond that. It's called transcendent. Understand? Your intelligence is transcendent of an intellectual mind. That is the mind of the subconscious operant. And it's with you, it has been with you, it shall always be with you. That is the mind of God. That is the mind of truth. And that is what I have been talking about to you for the past 25 years. And your intellectual conditioning, induced through general education, has been the barrier. For you believe in the ideas that have been conditioned into you, and you will have no truck with the truth of what is. There you will suffer. Every time you feel pain, you feel doubt, that is the split in you of a consciousness that is not quite clear and is suffering the deprivation of a holistic, aware consciousness, truth. That's the message I'm bringing to you presently and have brought to you for the past 25 years. And you're stubborn. You cling. You hold on to your hypnotic, satanic trance. Yet I have proved to you that I am not my body, and I am not my mind. This stroke proves it. Understand? It's not a melody, it's a gift from God that has proven my words when I was sound. Now you see how fragile your lives are. How when you grow older, become senior citizens, you're worn out. You've spent your whole life resisting the opposites of your consciousness. And you're ready to chuck it all, to cave in. You've lost your energy. You've lost your will to live. You begin to shut down. You begin to go into all kinds of altered states of consciousness that prevent you from living a normal life. I've seen that in my stay at the hospital and at my stay at the nursing home, the rehabilitation home. I walked into the cafeteria and looked into the faces of all the older people there. And damn near all of them were in retreat, were hiding behind the mask that they could not even talk. They did not wish to participate. They were being treated by the staff as infants who have yet grown to the point of awareness. That's the nature of life. We go full circle, all but for those who live in truth. I am one of those people. I'm not a person. I am a living man of truth. I am a Christ. Do not conflict that in your imagination with one who is being told that they are being enlightened if you belong to the new wave of belief systems. Life is very perilous. We're entering into a planned financial crisis. There will be the shutting off of the electric grid. You'll be deprived of the energy by satanic machinations, and you'll believe that it's just another faulty time that you're facing in life. It's not. It's planned. It's planned to become a massive population control measure. Many of you will die from lack of heat in the wintertime, lack of power, lack of light. You'll be thrown into confusion. They're already telling you that they're going to do that to you because they're predicting it, but they're really telling you what they're going to do. You are the creator of your life. And my message to you has been and always will be that you are the creator of your life. Government doesn't govern you. You contract away your consent and give them the power over you. That makes them your master. When you vote, who are you going to vote for? A Democrat? Look at the confusion going on the national level. The fight, the war between the Democrats and the Republicans. You're going to lend your life to them. You're going to support them. You're going to work to give your tax money to them to support millions of welfare recipients who would rather stay on the dole than to work and provide for themselves. That's the kind of government that you now have, and that is the government that is struggling to continue it that way. And they do it through mind control. You are the government. You are the source of all wealth on earth. The working man. Boycott. Boycott government. boycott religion. The intelligence that is within all continues. It doesn't go away. All that happens is the system that has been created where those talented individuals belong to a system of thought that is exploitive because you are supporting it with your tax money, with your life force. Stop all that and bring it down and let us rebuild a civilization based on the second coming of Christ consciousness, truth. That's been my message. Look at it and decide what you're going to do. Thank you.